Hey everybody, I'm Jesse.
And I'm Chelsea.
And we're the Young Winos here for EgoTV.
And today we are at the 4th annual Loose Goose Wine Festival right here in Valencia, California. Here to check out the wine, see if people are having a good time, and I want to see if we can get loose.
And I'm going to do my best to find a goose.
All right, sounds like a plan. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Let's get started.
Boy, that's an interesting color. I mean,
what are you doing here? Because I'm
just
completely lost.
I'm scoping it out. I'm trying to see what it looks like, and it's interesting. Look, it's almost got a little limey tint to it. It's almost got that green ecto cooler thing going on.
So what does that mean? Does that mean we're gonna die?
It means we're gonna bust some ghosts or something. I don't know what we know. Let's see. Let's
Ghostbusters.
Exactly.
So do I have to pay attention to color then if I'm looking at wine?
Yeah, it's important. I mean,
what does it mean?
The color isn't always going to give you any indication of what the wine actually tastes like or smells like, but sometimes it does. I mean, sometimes if a wine is really golden and honeyed, you think, okay, well, it might be a little bit oxidized, or it might just be really rich and, almost, it might have textural implications. It might tell you something about the age. Take a look at that. That is interesting, I feel.
What are we sniffing for?
Well,
let's get me ready for the rest of the wine tasting.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, you really want, first of all, you really want to get your nose down into it.
Okay.
Like really, take a plunge. You get that rim hitting up there on your forehead. It's okay.
Oh, it's okay.
And when you give it a little swirl like this, which you'll get better at as you get. I'm afraid.
I'm scared.
No, but it's white wine. It's okay.
It's gonna end up on you.
That's why we wore gray today. It opens up the wine a little bit. It lets some oxygen in. It lets it breathe, especially on the reds. But for the whites, it's important as well.
Okay.
And you just really want to get in there and see what it reminds you of.
Okay. So then, what's next? Okay.
Right. She's got a lot of experience with bongs, so she understands what I'm talking about. No, you just you take a sip and you kind of just draw in some air. Do your best without dribbling all over yourself. It's okay if you do, but just not on the microphone.
Oh.
And you try to. What that does is aerate the wine in your mouth and lets more flavors be released, and swish it around your mouth. Make sure it hits every single part. Make sure it hits every part of your tongue, the bridge of your mouth, everywhere. And then when you swallow it, concentrate on how it tastes then too. The finish is really important because that tells you a lot about how long it lasts, tells you something about the wine's quality. Sometimes the finish tastes different than the wine actually did. It might be more acidic or less, or flavors that you hadn't already tasted. It's fascinating.
Patience.
It does.
So just 1, 2, 3 down the hatch?
She was mentioning estate grown, and just to clarify what that means that all the grapes for any particular bottle of wine, and in fact for their whole lineup, which is interesting, are grown right there on site rather than sourcing grapes from other vineyards elsewhere. Back home in New York at my estate where I'm from, I grow all my own mind-altering substances on the estate rather than buying from anyone else.
Okay.
So it's a similar kind of thing. It's
Absolutely. What do we think so far?
I don't know, a little bit of cream and brown sugar action going on, and some
not bad. I like that.
Some clean mineral notes, I feel. I mean, you tell me.
I like that. I'm gonna stick with that. I don't think I can come up with anything better than that.
All right, rock and roll.
Jessie is my sensei. Do you like that? My sensei master.
I do like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Next time I'll wear my uniform.
Hey guys, we are here with Caitlin. Now Caitlin's been here at the festival for a little bit. Caitlin, are you having a good time?
I'm having a great time, thank you.
Yeah. Now listen, are there any booths here that we have got to try that we might have missed?
There's one all the way over there, and I don't remember the name of it.
I got lost. Yeah, without the name, it's not really. So thanks a lot, Caitlin. Really useful information that you gave me that way.
It's a good one. It's a good Pinot, and he gives a good pour.
Do you find that as a young person, people are shysting you on the pours?
Yes, totally,
right?
100%.
I knew it.
I don't like
fucking
they
knew it.
shyst you on the pours because they think you're young and you have no idea what the wine is like.
So they think that you're coming out here to get hammered, basically.
Exactly. So they give you, literally they'll give you this much to start, this much. But some of them will give you a little.
And who can get hammered on that? All right, I'm gonna tell you a little story. Chelsea and I had a really good time here at the Loose Goose Wine Festival. Overwhelmingly positive experience had by all, except for this one, who failed in her charge to find a goose.
What? That was your charge.
I thought she was doing that.
No, I said let's get loose, which clearly we did.
We got loose.
You didn't find the goose. But you know what the good news is?
What's the good news?
There's always next year.
There's next year, and there's next week. So check us out on youngwinos.com or EgoTV, where you can see all of our shenanigans, adventures,
Shenanigans Adventures?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah,
That's
something
exactly
like that.
what I said.
Clearly we're done for tonight, but we will see you next week.
So Young Winos signing off. Cheers.